bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Hello.
Hello, sound check, mic test.
Hello.
Sound check.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello,
Yes, mo lang.
sound check.
Hello, hello. 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 Hello, hello. Hello.
Welcome back to. We welcome everyone to the inaugural season of Manny Pacquiao's Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Hello.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Oras na para maipakita ang mga nakatago na talento ng Pinay. Sa tagisan at pagalingan, handang ipamalas. Anong kayang ibigay? Kaya-kaya talaga na maipagsabayan. Kabibiliban sa kada laban ng galawan. Sa ganito larangan, masasaksihan na ang kakayanan ng ating kababaihan. Dugo at pawis na ang puhunan. Bawat ensayo ay tututukan. Hanggat may oras, hindi susuko. Maglalaro to ng buong puso. Maharlika, Pilipinas, handa nang magpakitang gilas. Ito ang liga ng Pilipina. Takas bandera, walang mahina.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Kapanapanabik na tagpo, handang-handa lahat sa paglalaro. Ilabas ang tinatagong talento, maharlika. Walang imposible, aabante hanggang sa makamit ang tagumpay. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Isa lamang ang layunin. Oh, 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 oh. Basketballista ang Pilipina. Sama-sama. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Oras na para maipakita ang mga nakatago na talento ng Pinay. Sa tagisan at pagalingan, handang ipamalas. Anong kayang ibigay? Kaya-kaya talaga na maipagsabayan. Kabibiliban sa kada laban ng galawan. Sa ganito larangan, masasaksihan na ang kakayanan ng ating kababaihan. Dugo at pawis na ang puhunan. Bawat ensayo ay tututukan. Hanggat may oras, hindi susuko. Maglalaro to ng buong puso. Maharlika, Pilipinas, handa nang magpakitang gilas. Ito ang liga ng Pilipina. Takas bandera, walang mahina.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipina. Ilabas ang tinatagong talento, Maharlika. Walang imposible, aabante hanggang sa makamit ang tagumpay. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang Maharlika. Isa lamang ang layunin, basketballista ang Pilipina, sama-sama. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang Maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Oras na para maipakita ang mga nakatago na talento ng Pinay. Sa tagisan at pagalingan, handang ipamalas. Anong kayang ibigay? Kaya-kaya talaga na maipagsabayan. Kabibiliban sa kada laban ng galawan. Sa ganitong larangan, masasaksihan na ang kakayanan ng ating kababaihan. Dugo at pawis na ang puhunan. Bawat ensayo ay tututukan. Hanggat may oras, hindi susuko. Maglalaro to ng buong puso. Maharlika, Pilipinas, handa nang magpakitang gilas. Ito ang liga ng Pilipina. Takas bandera, walang mahina.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang Maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang Maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's day 3 of the historic WMPBL, and Enderun College Gymnasium here in Taguig City will be today's home. Para sa ating triple header Sunday, matutunghayan po natin for our first game, itong Discovery PERLAS will go up against Lady Magdalo. And at 6 p.m. naman po, magpapasaklaban naman ang Cavite Tall Patriots kontra Kalos PH Philippine Navy Lady Sailors. And para sa ating final game this Sunday, FU Lady Tamaraos will go up against Easy Jersey Relentless. Good afternoon, everyone who's catching us live on our various live stream channels, both on Facebook as well as on YouTube. This is the inaugural season of Manny Pacquiao's Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Daphne Cristobal alongside Justin Alfonso, and on the side we got Franz Capi. Good afternoon, Justin.
Great, exciting games here tonight. We have Discovery PERLAS and the IMUS Lady Magdalo head-to-head. Discovery, tough loss, pero makikita natin kung magra-rally sila tonight. And we have IMUS Lady Magdalo coming from a win, but without their head coach Alex De Los Santos. So makikita natin kung paano sila magra-rally as a team.
Yun nga, no? So para sa koponan ng IMUS, Justin, they got their first victory, pero magiging question doon how they will be able to contain that with the absence of Coach Alex. Now, let's talk about itong previous performance nitong Discovery PERLAS.
For me, Discovery PERLAS needs to control the board early in the game. As you can see, 48 rebounds lang sila against the 62 of UST. So, IMUS Lady Magdalo is a strong rebounding team. So, kailangan ng Discovery PERLAS early pa lang establish na nila ang dominance inside the paint and with the boards.
And let's find out on how, kung ano yung magiging in-game adjustments nila in today's match. But also, one of the players who stood up in their very first game was none other than Aliana Lim.
Aliana Lim, almost a double-double in last game. So kailangan niya ulit i-reassert ang aggressiveness niya in the rebounding, as she had 9 rebounds in the previous game with 17 points. Pero yun nga, ang key for them is their rebounding. So Aliana Lim needs to get at least 9 rebounds or even more so that they can get their first win.
Imagine, first game pa lang, ganun na agad yung naging contribution nitong si Aliana Lim, although they fell short kontra UST. Pero sa ngayon, meron tayong inside stories para sa koponan ng Discovery PERLAS. Francine, what do you have for us?
short against the UST Growling Tigresses, pero this doesn't discourage them. Dahil sabi nga ni Coach Helen, what they may lack in conditioning, they make up for in their experience and their star-studded lineup. Kaya naman, hopefully, this star-studded lineup and experience can help them bag their first win. Daphne and Justin?
Thank you so much, Franz, for that report. Well, let's find out kung yung mga pinaghandaan nila ma-apply nila in today's game. Now, let's move forward on the other side of the court naman para sa koponan ng Team IMUS.
IMUS Lady MAGDALO was very impressive in the stretch in their last game. Like I said earlier, 3 points lang ang panalo nila. So ang mga big-time players nila like Kat Cantimbuhan really stepped up to the plate and really tried to get their win. And they did.
Kaya nga, no, imagine mo yung pag-step up, yung maturity na pinakita talaga ni Kat. Even on the end game talaga, nag-pay off yon. Pero let's talk more of her numbers in that previous game.
17 points, the highest scorer on their team. So this game, alam na natin, Discovery will have a game plan for her. So kailangan niyang i-recognize and try to get her other teammates to contribute kasi alam na natin, yung depensa, inaabangan na si Kat Cantimbuhan.
Pero for more inside stories para sa koponan ng IMUS, Franz, take it away.
The IMUS Lady Magdalo tells a different story on opening game day dahil they won against the PSP Lady Gymmers, but there's no complacency for these women as they are aware of the caliber that the Discovery PERLAS brings. Kaya naman sabi ni Coach Jonathan Comilla in absence of their head coach na they are focusing on their confidence and they're more relaxed now. Kaya naman sana this confidence can help them bag their second win. Now, back to you, Daphne and Justin.
Thank you so much, Franz. Indeed, that confidence was already showcased during their first game. Now, it's about how they would more of yung, kumbaga yung confidence ay ma-maintain nila in their second game. Or, tingnan natin kung may iba pa tayong players na dapat abangan para sa koponan ng IMUS. But let's find out more of these intense basketball action because coming up next in just a while, makikilala na po natin ang ating starting five for IMUS going up against Discovery PERLAS.
Manny Pacquiao's Women's MAHARLIKA Pilipinas Basketball League Invitational Tournament, ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipina. Broadcast live for our social media page, Women's MAHARLIKA Pilipinas Basketball League, and YouTube channel Women's MPBL. It's our first game of our triple header for this Sunday, featuring the Discovery PERLAS going up against the IMUS Lady MAGDALO. Time to meet the starters for both squads. First, starting for Discovery PERLAS. Point guard number 13, Socorro Borja. Shooting guard number 27, AJ Gloriani. Center number 17, Ali Lim. Small forward number 6, AA Adriano. And at power forward number 8, Camille Sambile. Coaching Discovery PERLAS is Angelina Fidellaga, assistant coaches Annie Lim, Liza Palmera D, and Edwin John Venice. Team owner is Miss Cynthia Chu. And now let's meet the starters for the IMUS Lady MAGDALO. Point guard number 23, Nell Flor. Shooting guard number 2, Mars Evio. Center number 13, Nika Villanueva. Small forward number 11, Annie Pamaran. And at power forward number 3, Shad De La Cruz. Coaching IMUS Lady MAGDALO for this match is Alan Altamirano. Assistant coaches Israel Balmes, Jonathan Comilang, Philip Mignon, Rafael Ganbon, and Cesar De Leron. Team manager, Medelpio De Los Santos. Team owner, Mr. Joe Peter Simeon and Mr. John Campos. For this matchup, Gucci, Alice Razon. First umpire, Angelique Talplasido. For the second umpire,
For our team starters, tutuklasan po natin sa Discovery Perlas, Borja, Gloriana Lim, Adriano Sambile. Para sa kabilang panig naman, Flor, Ebio, Villanueva, Pamaran at pati na rin itong sa De La Cruz. First game in this triple header Sunday, Discovery Perlas will go up against itong IMUS Lady Magdalo.
Exciting game for me. This game will be really exciting kasi, you know, one team coming from a win, one team coming from a loss. So I'm really excited for tonight's matchup.
First bucket to go, as Lim will be setting a standard here.
That is big for Aliana Lim to start the game na aggressive, getting her first basket and getting that momentum right away.
And you know, just recalling their previous game kontra UST, Justin, it was also Lim na, alam mo yun, una pa lang nakikita mo na yung aggressiveness niya inside the court. Let's see if she can make a back-to-back bucket here. All the way and all alone.
Kita natin ang height difference ng Discovery at saka IMUS. Nag-drive ang IMUS Lady Magdalo and Discovery was able to get that block shot right away.
So still finding their groove, itong IMUS Lady Magdalo, but unfortunately, offensive foul was called there.
Medyo mukhang flat ang energy ng IMUS Lady Magdalo. As you can see, Aliana Lim bumped and still able to control her body and finish that layup. Great body control. Yan ang kailangan minsan ng mga front court players in basketball is to be able to control your body through contact.
They go to Sambile with a three. Couldn't go. Rebound. Got here by IMUS. A chance to counter. Running all the way in. Annie looking for a pass. Floor. Trying to set up a play here. Pero nasa kanyang bola dito, almost losing the leather. Finally, getting off the ball. De La Cruz with a first bucket here.
De La Cruz smiled na parang medyo lucky yung tinapon kong tira ngayon. Pero pumasok naman for De La Cruz.
All smiles for De La Cruz after that shot. Parang siya mismo.
Nasa
Hindi niya,
post.
parang hindi niya in-expect na masushoot yung shot na yon. Attempt for three. Lim using somebody again.
Aliana Lim, what a beautiful spin move, right hand finish after getting a rebound. So, great start so far for Aliana Lim.
6 points for Discovery Perlas, all coming from Aliana Lim.
Aliana Lim is on a mission tonight. Parang gusto niya makuha ang first win ng Discovery Perlas
Yun
tonight.
nga eh, kasi kontra UST, she also did her everything to be able to, you know, even close the match. Pero mukhang grabe lang din yung paghahanda na ginawa ng UST.
Tama.
Although the jumper couldn't go. Tingnan natin kung paano susubukan ng IMUS. Sumagot dito. Annie using some fake. Great shot using the board.
What a beautiful move. Very fundamental. She's kept her pivot foot alive, used a beautiful ball fake to get that basket.
And that's what we want. Some players, underrated players, making their presence felt here in the inaugural season of the WMPBL. Ladies and gentlemen, 8 points for Aliana Lim.
Aliana Lim, 8 points. IMUS Magdalo, 4 points. Doing it all right now for Aliana Lim. Discovery needs to keep finding her para makontinue ang momentum niya.
Pero kung ikaw ang IMUS, no, you know who to stop.
Yes.
That's none other than Aliana Lim.
Alam mo na kung anong kailangan nilang gawin on the defensive end.
De La Cruz looking for a find. Almost a steal. Villanueva with that reverse. Too much sauce though.
I'm looking forward itong matchup na to. Nika Villanueva and Aliana Lim. Magandang matchup yan. Two really good players down low in the front court. So makikita natin who can establish their first win against each other in their matchup.
Almost an inbound violation there as Borja was looking for someone to pass. Ngayon, 19 seconds to shoot. Unable to maximize the 24 shot clock and cleaning up the mess was Sambile.
Sambile has some length to her. I think that's gonna be a big factor in the game today. Kasi kanina, nakakuha na siya ng block shot. Tapos ngayon, parang wala really nakakontest sa kanya down low.
And even, remember, Camille Sambile was also one of the players who tried to elevate her performance during game number 1. She scored 13 points in that match.
A good forward pass pero hindi lang na-catch ng Discovery Perlas.
But right now, Justin, makibalita muna tayo dito kay Franz Capili.
I got to talk to Ali Lim and tinanong ko siya kung despite her good performance, ano pa ang sa tingin niya nilalak niya as a player and in their team. Sabi niya nga, playing against a younger team, ang weakness talaga nila is yung conditioning ng players and as well as their chemistry. And someone who's also a coach, she knows the potential that her and her teammates can still bring to the table and she knows they can still do more. Back to you, Daphne and Justin.
Thank you so much, Franz, for that report. Well, as one of the veterans for Discovery Perlas, in-anticipate talaga natin na siya yung magsa-step up pero kakailanganin niya rin yung tulong ng kanyang teammates.
Exactly. As you can see here, Aliana Lim with a spin, with a fake, and almost a 360 layup right there. 10 points already for Aliana Lim. Grabe.
It's gonna be so scary on the side of IMUS Magdalo. Meanwhile, that free throw went good.
Nika Villanueva versus Aliana Lim. Yung nga, like I said earlier, matchup to see. Nika Villanueva last game was a big contributing factor for IMUS Lady Magdalo. Being able to get rebounds, being able to finish in the paint. And as you can see, already 2 points here in this ball game.
Ngayon, 5 minutes and 58 seconds. As we take a look at this one, yung sinasabi nating magandang fake na kayang-kayang ipakita dito ni Annie para sa koponan ng IMUS.
The footwork was amazing. Very, very Kobe-esque footwork na nakita natin.
IMUS trying to get a full court trap here as Kath will be adding up some bucket here.
Kat Kantembuhan with a good finish as Aliana Lim again. Grabe, Aliana Lim. Aliana Lim, yun na lang masasabi ko.
Aliana Lim with 12 massive points on this match.
Aliana Lim is on a mission tonight. Pero ang
100% efficiency, imagine.
wow. As you can see that finish, Aliana Lim. Bavin power play of the quarter. Tignan natin kung makaka-finish si Aliana Lim with a 3-point play. And she does.
All the way in college, she studied in FU. And of course, played for the Lady Tams. And one of the oldest member in the Grillas team. Just showcasing that veteran moves for Discovery Perlas. Great snatch there by Sambile. Anticipating that one, they go to their high efficiency. First attempt there. Wherein, but still she was able to clean up that mess.
Aliana Lim talaga. Look at her. Very unbothered right now. Talagang gustong manalo.
And that power rebound of the quarter is brought to you by Uratex Monoblock. Bawal ang marupok. Kaya ngayon, timeout ang kakailanganin dito ng Team IMUS. And of course, supporting the inaugural season of Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League is none other than Senator Francis Tolentino, present here in Enderun College. And if you're free, pwedeng-pwede nyo naman po ayayin ng inyong mga kapamilya, mga kapatid, kaibigan, para matuklasan itong ating triple header Sunday for our women's basketball.
Big game so far. Aliana Lim. Grabe, highlight of the quarter. 13 points na agad siya. Midway pa lang tayo here in the first quarter.
Let's see if she would get some help coming from Sambile, but almost losing control with a leather.
Raf Buenafe with a good stop right there, slowing down that fast break.
15-8 ang ating score. 7-point advantage for the white shirts at 10 for 3.
Discovery Perlas, ang energy nila ngayon against IMUS Lady Magdalo is day and night kontra doon sa UST game nila in the opening day. As in ngayon talagang the ball is moving fast, the bench is energized. They want to win in tonight's ball game.
And although alam natin kasi na mas well-experienced yung Discovery Perlas in terms of, syempre, most of them part of the Gilas team. Pero makikita natin na yung energy, it really matters. Whether you're off the bench or whether you're playing inside.
Pwede ka maging Gilas player pero kung yung energy mo hindi parang Gilas player, hindi ka mananalo ng laro.
A bit of collision underneath the basket. Tignan natin as IMUS will try to orchestrate and create a play here. 15 to shoot, long way to go. Long three!
Leslie Flor, kumpiyansa! Step back three-pointer after the screen. Beautiful aggressiveness and confidence from Leslie Flor.
At yan ang gusto natin, yung ganong kumpiyansa para sa IMUS. Pero ang bilis sumagot dito ng Discovery Perlas.
Aliana Lim to Tantoy Ferrer. Tantoy Ferrer, I'm expecting to have a really good game. She was in early foul trouble sa opening game natin. So, sana today hindi siya agad commit ng mga fouls.
Lead. As ngayon, tignan natin, ang ganda ng depensa din dito ng Discovery Perlas. Kath. Going for the jumper, Borja. Looking for that pass. Lim all the way again, and again.
Aliana Lim is doing a good job leaking out in the IMUS Lady Magdalo. They don't have a safety. Walang bumabalik sa depensa. Dapat ang mga guards nila, once the ball goes up, dapat may isa or dalawa na nag-run back na agad sa defense para ma-check nila si Aliana Lim.
I think that's the lone person that you should really, guard or shut down early here in the first quarter. Especially na 2 minutes and 49 seconds na lang tayo dito.
As you can see here, a great pass to Aliana Lim.
And ang masahang pass of the quarters brought to you by Senator Francis Tolentino.
Makikita natin kung makakapag-adjust ang IMUS Lady Magdalo on the defensive end by really emphasizing dun sa safety.
Justin, double-digit lead na.
Discovery Perlas moving the ball well, shooting the ball well. Naka-zone ang IMUS. So alam na natin na pag naka-zone ang depensa, kailangan mo move ang bola by passing, not dribbling.
And unfortunately, on the side of IMUS, Agnes also, nakikita natin yung conversion niya in terms of outside shooting. Sasagot naman! Timbuan says no.
Yan ang kailangan mo. Pag yung team mo kailangan ng shot, your veteran players need to step in there as Tantoy Ferrer.
It's hot outside Enderun College, but it's raining threes inside the gymnasium.
Discovery Perla shooting the lights out. Literal. Shooting the lights out ngayon.
14-28. Malaki-laki ang kailangan habulin dito ng IMUS.
Tantoy Ferrer having a good game na rin with Aliana Lim. Talagang ganado sila ngayon. At Kat Kantembuan! What a shot! Grabe, hindi siya magpapahuli dito sa Discovery Perlas.
Kat Kantimbuhan last games, you're the text player of the game. And mukhang, alam mo yun, doon niya siguro din kinukuha yung kumpiyansa na yun.
Of course, alam naman natin kung anong klaseng player si Kat Kantembuan. Kailangan na lang ng team niya tulungan siya at sana mababa na ang lead nila into single digits, I mean.
But Lim was able to snatch that one. Ferrer losing control after that pass coming from Lim. Advanced kasi yung pasa in that last play. But let's take a look at the 3-point shot of the quarter brought to you by Evo Performance Helmets. And another timeout will be necessary here on the side of the red shirts. And this is our family fan of the quarter brought to you by Hotel Sogo. At sabi ko nga sa inyo, mainit ang labanan dito kontra IMUS going up against Discovery PERLAS. Kaya kung hindi naman po kayo busy on this Sunday afternoon, pwede po kayo pumunta dito sa Taguig City in Enderun College Gymnasium. 1 minute remaining here for our first quarter.
IMUS Lady Magdalo has shuffled some of their players. Leslie Flor not on the floor anymore, pero players are on the floor.
And that was a sense of authority for both of these teams na akin ang bola na to.
Tama. Gusto nilang manalo. They're diving on the floor, getting the extra possession, and IMUS Lady able to retain the ball.
Ani with that fake shot. Sa kanyang bola dito. 6 seconds to shoot. Let's see how they plan to maximize this. Great pass! But too short on that attempt. And that jumper, they go to Nikki. With that pass, unbothered by the blockings of IMUS. And with that, she will go in the free throw line.
As we can see, very physical ang laro natin. Nikki Villasen with a beautiful feed, but did not convert that layup. Pero nasa free throw line si Candelario. Let's see kung makakonvert siya, and she does.
1 out of 2 in the free throw area. Kaya lalong lumulobo ang kalamangan dito ng Discovery PERLAS with only 29 seconds remaining here in the first 10 of our game number 1 dito sa ating triple header Sunday. Later on, marami pa po tayong exciting matches. Kaya wag po kayong aalis. Kat, trying to execute a play here.
The spacing of IMUS Lady Magdalo isn't too well, but they get a break with that basket by Kantimbuan, setting up her teammate for that mid-range J.
That was necessary na may isang player talaga na magko-communicate ng offense for them. Unfortunately, they lack yung pagiging aware in the time remaining here. But regardless, what a start for Discovery PERLAS.
Aliana Lim, the master of the first quarter, leaking out every single time. But IMUS Lady Magdalo, hindi naman sila nagpapahuli as they're trying to keep up the fight. Pero yun nga, walang safety defense. As you can see, Aliana Lim, open layup lang. She had maybe 4 or 5 of those already in today's ball game.
First quarter was all about Queen Aliana Lim. Kaya ang ating score, 32-19. You're still watching the inaugural season of Manny Pacquiao's Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Second quarter, here we come. As 32-19 was our score during the first quarter.
High-scoring affair so far. Both teams pushing the pace, especially Discovery PERLAS. Pushing the pace. They're able to convert their three-point baskets. So, ganda na laro nila ngayon.
But early foul committed although here on the side of IMUS Lady Magdalo.
Tolentino on the line here. Good seal down low against Pamaran, knowing that she has the height advantage against her, but She needs to convert at least one para lang maging positive contribution siya with that play.
Pero in contrast to that, para kay Pamaran, she needs to be more mindful doon sa kanyang fouls dahil dalawa na siya dito. And alam natin, isa siya sa mga go-to players dito ng IMUS.
Exactly. She had almost 6 steals last game. So she also had double digits with 16 points. So kailangan niya mag-step up here and help. Katkan Tembuhan. A beautiful feed down low from Kabahug.
Talking about connections para sa kapala ng IMUS, that was evident in that last sequence.
Yan ang kailangan gawin ng IMUS Lady Magdalo to break the zone defense of Discovery Perlas by moving the ball, high-low action, and a great feed, but a great shot.
And yes, with that three from the right wing.
Parang mas maayos na ngayon ang press break ng IMUS Lady Magdalo. Pero dapat right there, you don't pick up the ball right away on a press. What a beautiful high-low action.
And that pasang pass of the quarters brought to you by Senator Francis Tolentino.
Leslie Flor back on the floor. Tingnan natin kung how she can be a floor general for the IMUS Lady Magdalo.
15 points ang kailangan dito ng IMUS para habulin ang kalamangan. Great anticipation and grabbing that basket. Vilyasin dancing her way in. That will be an attempt for three. Ferrer was there for that pickup.
Look at the physicality of Tantoy Ferrer. Oh my goodness.
Ferrer, obviously, kinatawan. She knows how to use her body in that last play.
Tantoy Ferrer making her presence known. Wow, what a beautiful.
And now, Pamaran. Tignan natin kung mas makakapag-ingay siya dito. Here in the second quarter.
Wow. Yung physicality natin ngayon sa larong to, medyo they're letting go. The refs are letting go some of the physicality happening in the game. And let's see kung kaya nilang maging consistent with the calls.
But foul was called against Kantimbuhan in that last sequence. Kaya ang bola dito, mapupunta na sa kuponan ng Discovery Perlas.
Wow. Franz Tolentino, but that three-point basket right there. The Discovery Perlas really doing a good job shooting the three-point basket.
19-point lead para sa Discovery Perlas. Tantoy Ferrer running her way in.
A great job by Leslie Flor there, retrieving the basketball.
7 minutes and 30 seconds here in the second quarter. 15 seconds to shoot.
Wala masyadong structure ang offense ng IMUS Lady Magdalo.
Pero ngayon, makibalita muna tayo dito kay Franz Capino.
Buhan is obviously a big piece of the puzzle for IMUS with her big trees. As I got to talk to her a while ago, I learned that she's not the only baller in her family, as her husband also plays for the Manila team in the MPBL, and he was the one who urged her and is in full support of her. Kaya naman sabi niya, sa kanya siya kumukuha ng lakas to play every game. Back to you, Daphne and Justin.
Thank you, Franz, for that report. Yes, you know, napalibutan talaga ng mga basketball players itong si Kantimbuhan, although in that last attempt, that three couldn't go. 14 to shoot.
It looks like we have an injury on the court here. Like I said, yung physicality, they're letting some things go, which can lead to something like this.
Taking a look in that last sequence, Villanueva flying her way in. Although, and yes, earlier was down on the floor and she will be subbed out meantime.
Good sign na she walked off the court by herself in her own strength. So that's a good thing to see. Pero in that previous possession, medyo mas naging maganda na ang ball rotation ng IMUS Lady Magdalo. Pag nakakuha sila ng good basket, it's when they move the ball.
But right now, I saw na parang ina-assist din siya ng kanilang physical therapist, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe we could hear some updates coming from France kung ano na yung magiging status nitong si Agnes, if she could still go back here on this match. Especially with her outside shooting, yung contribution niya during the first quarter.
Palmeradi with a open three-pointer. The zone defense really not working for IMUS Lady Magdalo so far.
Riza coming from the bench and getting that three. You know, ngayon mas nagiging kalat na rin yung puntos para sa koponan ng Discovery Perlas.
And an N1 play by Kabahug, staying active on the offensive board, keeping it controlled, as we can see, being aggressive.
And that Bavin power play off the quarter, brought to you by, syempre, ito, on the free throw area. Itong si Kabahug with a chance of a 2-and-1 rather. 3-point play, succeeded.
Kabahug and Villanueva needs to make their presence known na pareha sila on the court. Tantoy Ferrero missed three-pointer. And again, the physicality nga pala. Talagang prevalent dito sa laro natin.
Kung aggressiveness lang in terms of basketball, for sure, itong mga women ballers natin here in the Philippines, hindi magpapatalo sa
Hindi magpapatalo yan. Kitang-kita na nga natin ngayon. Medyo nagkakainitan na sila sa isa't isa sa mga, grabbing and pulling na hindi nakikita ng mga referee,
Actually, maraming mga ganun, especially you. You're a player, Justin. Alam mo yung experience na ganun na, alam mo, minsan kapag nakatalikod yung referee, kapag, the games get so intense, may mga palihim na, aggressiveness eh.
Lalo na yung mga experienced players like Discovery Perlas. They have a lot of experienced players. So alam nila kung saan nakapwesto ng referee, kung nasaan sila. So alam nila kung kailan sila, bibigyan nila yung player na kainisan nila. Alam mo yun? So, yung mga experienced players talaga, sila ang magaling sa physicality talaga.
Yeah, but of course, yung mga ganun physicalities all comes from the sport with basketball. But again, Lem, muli unti-unti nagpaparamdam here in the second quarter with 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Kat looking for a pass. Snatch by Ferrer. They go to Lem.
Aliana Lim might have gotten a little too fancy in that layup right there. Wala naman kumontes sa kanya.
Great passing there. Villanueva nakaabang na lang sa may kaliwa.
What a pass by De La Cruz to Villanueva. A no-look 3-on-1 play. Good job by letting the defender commit to her and feeding it to Villanueva.
Just talking about the passing, that chemistry that we have for IMUS, that could really be one of their secrets for them to be able to win this match.
Great defense by Flor Cantembuhan.
Too short in that attempt. They go to Villanueva, back at her. Couldn't go. Cleaning up with a putback.
It started with defense. Defense creates offense. Flor, good job pressuring Nikki Villasin, and they were able to get the ball.
And just like that, just a 14-point deficit and make that 16 as Aliana Lim. She doesn't want IMUS to be an inch closer for the lead that they have.
Walang sagot ang IMUS Lady Magdalo kay Aliana Lim. Grabe, wala talagang sagot eh.
Parang wala kasi din siyang, kumbaga, I must say, yung kapantay in terms of height din, kaya wala rin pwedeng makisabay sa kanya eh. Kumbaga, most probably, kailangan nila i-double man itong si Aliana Lim. Back-to-back baskets for Queen Aliana Lim.
Aliana Lim just dominating the game here tonight.
And that maasahang pass of the quarters brought to you by Senator Francis Tolentino, who's also present here at the venue. Timeout here called by Team IMUS.
So clean, so good. Red Dynasty Seafood Restaurant at Winford Hotel.
18-point lead para sa Discovery Perlas here in the second quarter as IMUS, they were trying their best na medyo mas dumikit pa dito.
A good job by IMUS Lady Magdalo, Pamaran, challenging the defense of Discovery, but it's an out-of-bounds play. Akala ko foul.
Actually, I thought that possession would stay on the side of IMUS, but different perspective for our referees. Ngayon, all white shirts down, but that's gonna be too short.
A quick shot by Leslie Flor, but a steal by Pamaran.
Pamaran using some contact there. Look at that power and that grit.
What a great move by Pamaran, getting the bump, staying in control, and finishing the basket.
3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here. 10 to shoot. Rebound by Villanueva. Pamaran will be bringing down the basket here.
Ito na ba ang magiging momentum swing ng IMUS Lady Magdalo in this ball game? Medyo mukhang may momentum sila going forward.
Kat Kantimbuhan is not here inside the court. Unable to maximize that 24 shot clock. Borja, floor with that. Great. Ay, nabasa na yon.
Kailangan magpakita ni Leslie Flor kasi siya ang point guard ng IMUS Lady Magdalo, pero she did a great job getting back on defense finally.
Ganda ng snatch dito. Pamaran unbothered by the defense of Borja. She could go one-on-one. Meanwhile, Discovery Perlas naman ngayon ang magpapatawag ng timeout.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika.
You're still tuned in to the inaugural season of Manny Pacquiao's Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. 32-48 IMUS behind here, trying to, make this deficit much lower, but unable to control that one. Lim with that snatch off the bucket. Borja.
Great pressure defense coming from Discovery Perlas without fouling. Yan ang importante pag nagpa-pressure ka sa depensa. Kailangan hindi ka mag-commit ng foul. Don't use your hands and just use your feet. Grabe ang Discovery Perlas not giving up on the play. Peña Flor with a great finish.
You got Lim for Discovery Perlas, but take note, you also have the presence and the help of Peña Flor with a chance to complete a three-point play.
One of the keys of the game for me kanina is really controlling the board para sa Discovery Perlas. And so far, sila talaga ang nagko-control ng rebounding in today's game. And look at it. They're up by 18 points.
Although Peña Flor failed to secure that bucket from the free throw, ngayon,
What?
she commits a foul.
Akala ko clean.
Actually,
clean block eh. Hey, it looks pretty clean to me. Pero maybe sa angle ng referee medyo natamaan
Baga, medyo baka may contact in terms of the hands, of the arm. So different point of view or that eye coming from our referee.
Exactly.
2 minutes remaining here in the second quarter.
Anything can happen, maaga pa tong ball game natin. So important na ang IMUS Lady Magdalo, they don't give up here in today's game.
At dahil Justin, na-mention mo na maaga pa, maagang-maaga pa, kaya pwede pa po kayo humabol dito sa Enderun College in Taguig City to witness itong ating triple header Sunday. And almost trying to be wise in that play, pero bola mapupunta sa IMUS. Corner 3, too short. Rebound was present there. They go to Lim. Great ball deflection.
Alam mo, bumabalik na sila sa depensa pero isa pa lang. Kailangan, the rest of the team comes
Kumbaga,
back.
more
to defense.
forces in terms of defense para ma-stop nila yung mga fast break opportunities.
Exactly. A traveling violation on Villanueva. Good job being aggressive and trying to get a basket there.
But Zambile, she knows how she could take advantage of her height, dahil smaller opponent yung bumantay sa kanya. 52-34, 1 minute and 5 seconds to go. Zambile, all her way in, selfless in that play. No foul was called there. Second attempt, still couldn't go.
Sambile's height is a problem for IMUS Lady Magdalo. Tangkad eh. Tangkad nila. And her reach is very long. So parang mahihirapan. Pag hindi mag-box out ang IMUS Lady Magdalo, mahihirapan sila makontrol ang rebound.
Pero recalling yung unang laro nitong IMUS, they went up against PSP Gymmers. Also, taller team. Pero ang naging advantage sa kanila for IMUS, yung mga run and gun nila, that speed, they were able to utilize. So in this game, pwede rin nila maging punan yung Justin.
They need to take advantage of the speed, like you said. Yun ang pinaka-importante. If you're undersized going up against a taller team, you have to take advantage of your strengths, which is your speed. Yeah, you have to push the ball, you have to play really physical defense, and you need to box out, which is something na hindi pa nila nagagawa in tonight's game.
Although possession rather will be up here on the side of the white shirts. Bio snatching a foul contra Lim.
One thing the Discovery Perlas has been doing really well too is moving the ball against the zone defense that IMUS has.
Going attempt for that jump shot. Couldn't go. Floor. Pinababa ang bola dito. Great eye on that one with that fake. Going up against Lim with a great defense. Yung maganda dito kay Lim, all-around player. May opensa na. Ang ganda pa ng depensa.
Talagang setting the tone for her teammates. That's what you call a two-way player, offense and defense. And she's really cementing her name in the WMPBL as one of the better players we have in the league.
As I was about to say, Justin, that it could be the last possession for Discovery Perlas. Pero that's gonna be a turnover with only 4 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Borja was able to snatch that one. They go to Lim, and what a finish here for Queen, Aliana Lim, and the rest of Discovery Perlas.
Crucial mistake from IMUS Lady Magdalo. As you can see, the height of Zambile affecting it, and Lim with the finish, finishing the quarter the way she started the game, being the best player so far for the Discovery Perlas.
And we're halfway through this match in just a snap. Dahil ito nga, Discovery Perlas up here by 20, 54-34.
I'm joined by two PBA players from the Converge Fiber Xers, and today part of the WMPBL crowd, Shawnee Winston and Jordan Heating. Now, first of all, you're obviously here to support a very special someone, right?
Yes, I am.
Yes, with the name of Nikki Villasin.
Yes, yes.
And now, what can you say about their game, her game, and the team's game so far?
They're playing really well. They're throwing lobs. It's really entertaining. It's super fast paced, and it reminds me almost of like UAAP, and it's fun to watch and support Discovery PERLAS.
Thank you so much. We're glad you're having fun. Now for you, Jordan, we've seen the WNBA in the States gain a lot of attraction. Now the women's MPBL are also following the suit in the Philippines. What can you say about this, and how has been your experience so far?
Yeah, this is the first game that I've been able to catch, and yeah, just really exactly what Shawnee said. Just really exciting pace. You know, I think when defensive schemes are kind of just trying to trap the ball a lot, I think that makes some really exciting basketball, and I think the women's game is really on the rise, and a lot of people are excited about it.
Thank you so much. Again, Shawnee Winston and Jordan Heating for our halftime interview. Tumutok lang po kayo because we will be back for more at the Women's MAHARLIKA Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipina.
Ilabas ang tinatagong talento, Maharlika. Walang imposible, aabante hanggang sa makamit ang tagumpay. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang Maharlika. Isa lamang ang layunin, basketballista ang Pilipina, sama-sama. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang Maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Oras na para maipakita ang mga nakatago na talento ng Pinay. Sa tagisan at pagalingan, handang ipamalas. Anong kayang ibigay? Kaya-kaya talaga na maipagsabayan. Kabibilib.
Back in action here in Enderun College for our halftime break at syempre Discovery PERLAS leading the way 54-34. And taking a look at our highlights, we saw how IMUS was also trying their best really to be an inch closer contra Discovery PERLAS. But as what we kept on mentioning during the first half, it's so hard to stop Aliana Lim.
Aliana Lim, 23 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 steals in today's ball game. She has been dominating this game. IMUS has no answer for her so far, but you can see our key of the game today was the rebounding, and Discovery PERLAS up 10 in the rebounding category and in the assist as well. They're moving the ball well. They have 17 assists as a team, but one thing that's glaring though, they're not shooting the 3-point basket as well as IMUS, pero they're still up by a lot. So that just shows na minsan talaga you can't live and die by the 3. And Discovery PERLAS controlling the boards, controlling the assists, and the field goal percentage too. So they're up big, up 20 points here in the first half.
And Justin, if you're IMUS, how would you try to, try to bounce back dito sa ating second half? Pero let's talk more of that later on. Taking a look at this number, Slim with 23, Aris with 9, Ferrer with 9 as well.
For IMUS Lady Magdalo talaga, Aliana Lim doing well. Pero on the other side is Katkan Tembuhan, Nika Villanueva, and Kabahog. They need to step up even more on the offensive end para lang they can cut this lead down a bit more.
Correction, that was Agnes together with Ferrer with 9 points apiece. So imagine, silently, nag-aambag din talaga itong, kumbaga may nakakatulong itong Salim para sa Discovery PERLAS.
Pag sila nasa bench, pumasok ang second unit nila and they were still able to keep up the consistency nung ball movement nila, nung defensive intensity nila. And that's really important kung gusto mong manalo, gusto mong maka-reach ng playoffs. So that's a good sign for Discovery.
Full packed dito sa Enderun College Gymnasium supporting Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. And this family fan of the quarters brought to you by Hotel Sogo.
It's nice to see a lot of people supporting the Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. This is only our 3rd game day and full gym tayo on this beautiful Sunday here in Enderun College.
At yun, syempre yun yung gustong-gusto talaga natin. And that's the vision that we are trying to see here for Manny Pacquiao's Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. To just really, have that platform and for sure na mabigyan lang din talaga ng chance na matuklasan natin yung talento ng ating female ballers.
And we can see so far, galing ng mga women ballers natin here in the WMPBL.
And third quarter, here we go. Great snatch early here coming from Pamaran.
Good defensive intensity coming out of the halftime break. So tinan natin kung gaganahan ng IMUS Lady Magdalo natin.
Borja looking for a pass here. She could come short with that one, and yes, a steal coming from the red shirts, pero nakabalik sa kanila ang bola, and a great reverse coming from Ali Lim.
The English on that ball by Aliana Lim. Wow. Good finish. Great finish.
34-56. Malaki-laki ang kailangan habulin dito ng IMUS. Looking for a pass. Floor. Using her left hand. Kabahog.
Good-looking jumper from Kabahog. The defense not stepping up, so she took the shot, and it converts for IMUS Lady Magdalo.
Pretty looking jumper coming from Kabahog. She'll be adding up 2 points for IMUS Lady Magdalo.
Ganda ng patience ng Discovery Perlas on the offensive end. Hindi sila nagmamadali. I mean, they're up 20, so...
And this maasahang pass of the quarters brought to you by Tol, Senator Francis Tolentino. At yun nga, you pointed out the offense, yung pasensya na meron itong Discovery Perlas. And yes, I think one of also the reason why, alam mo yun, one of the reasons why mas na-execute din nila dahil nga lamang sila. At syempre, ito na rin yung magandang practice play for them para ma-execute yung offense nila.
Tama. As you can see, IMUS kinda has trouble going against the pressure defense of Discovery Perlas. Medyo walang nagpapakita, walang kumukuha ng bola, kaya medyo need nila mag-adjust here in the second half.
Adriano looking for a pass. Lim. They go to Borja with that 3. Couldn't go. Tolentino with a putback.
The Discovery Perlas still not letting up with the offensive rebound, still going after the basketball when the shot goes up, and IMUS needs to box out para hindi maka-extra possession tong Discovery Perlas.
Great outlet pass. They go to Kath. There was contact in that last sequence, kaya she'll go in the free throw area. Pero ngayon, makibalita muna tayo ulit. Coming from Franz Capili.
Going into the second half, head coach of IMUS Lady Magdalo reminded them on their huddle that since they lack the height, kailangan talaga nila magtulong-tulong sa rebound. And to quote their head coach, he also told them to don't look at the score but instead keep on fighting. Back to you, Daphne and Justin.
Thank you so much, Franz. And yes, they really have to just focus on themselves muna kasi mas mapapressure sila kung titignan talaga nila yung score.
You have to take it play by play, basket by basket, stop by stop when you're down big like this. Kasi kung iisipin mo yung lamang, baka hindi ka talaga makabuelo. Pero kung you just take it play by play, get one stop at a time, anything can happen in a basketball game.
Some extra passes we're seeing here for the white shirts.
Good defense right there from IMUS. Yan ang kailangan nilang gawin para makakuha sila ng mga possessions here in the third quarter.
And that power rebound of the quarter is brought to you by Uratex Monoblock. Bawal ang marupok. And now the red shirts with an attempt here in terms of offense. De La Cruz. They go to Kabahog for 3. That will not sail in. Floor with that pickup. Siya naman ngayon. Too short. Mukhang medyo nagmamadali na rin sila in terms of offense. Attempting for those outside shots but not really efficient though.
A good block by Kat Cantembuhan. Let's see if that puts a fire into IMUS Lady Magdalo's game here.
Pamaran flying her way in.
A beautiful teardrop by Pamaran. Grabe, ito na ata. Ito na, sana ito nang mag-spark ng energy ng IMUS Lady Magdalo and makakuha sila ng momentum going forward.
She needs some help. Talking about Pamaran. But that 3 from Borja.
Pamatay sunog, Borja.
Grabe, paano ka naman sasagot dito kung ikaw ang IMUS? Every time, you know, convert some points there, whether it's from the paint or from those outside shots, immediately may sagot. Itong Discovery Perlas, but with that step back, still couldn't go.
Good shot from Cabao, trying to make something happen, pero just couldn't convert.
Trying to drive her way in, couldn't go. Opportunity goes to Floor. She's going up against Borja with that pass.
Great job by Floor getting the defense to commit to her and dropping the dime for her teammate.
Kaya dun talaga yung application ng mga 3-man wave during trainings, no?
Exactly. Sasabihin mo, basic lang yan, 3-man
No,
wave sa
no, no.
practice, pero kailangan
Yan
yan.
nga. Tsaka iba kasi kapag meron na talagang in-game, yung andun ka na mismo sa situation na yon.
Tama, instinct mo na lang yan eh. Kasi ginagawa mo naman sa practice. And a dribbling violation from Floor. Something I did not expect right now from her. Pero medyo it's one of those games for them.
And again, that 3-point shot of the quarter is brought to you by Evo Performance Helmet. And right now, 5 minutes and 28 seconds remaining. So Discovery PERLAS really, literally, in a comfortable position as of the moment. They go to Lim.
Great job there by Candelario getting the offensive board, but unfortunately stepped on the line.
Yeah, she was trying to soar high in that last sequence as the ball will go here on the side of the red shirts. Tingnan natin kung anong pwedeng strategize ni Floor dito, as well as Pamaran. Pamaran. Great screen in there, but there was no extra pass. She wants it all, and it's not just a foul.
Good job by staying aggressive by Pamaran. Need niya to be more aggressive with Kat Katambuhan kasi silang dalawang nagpapa-spark ng energy nila. She draws the foul on Aliana Lim. Let's see if she can convert these 2 free throws.
Imagine mo itong si Pamaran, just 23 years old, hailing all the way from Bacoor, Cavite. You know, she's just, when I spoke to her earlier, she just mentioned kung gaano siya kasaya na meron na tayong ganitong women's basketball, providing, you know, yung showcase talaga yung talento ng mga women ballers. So it's not just Pamaran who would be able to share her talent in terms of playing, pero marami pa tayong female ballers just lacking yung presence nila. Adriano, although traveling, will be called here by our referee.
That's one thing that I've noticed in the last 3 game days that we've had. Yung FIBA rule na before you lift your pivot foot, you have to dribble the ball first. Parang ngayon, once they get the ball, they want to move right away. So nalilift ang pivot foot before they even put the ball down. So last game, maybe a few times it was called. So ngayon, also the same thing.
Yun na nga eh. You know, actually, it's one of the updated rules din kasi. So for sure, andun pa rin yung adjustments on their end as foul will be called here in the 3rd quarter.
Pamaran staying aggressive, staying in the game, and being able to draw the foul. Yan ang kailangan ngayon ng IMUS Lady MAGDALO. They need to convert on offense, which kayang-kaya nila. They have offensive weapons on their squad, pero the free throw story here for Pamaran continues as she misses that first one.
Yun nga, no, may mga times na pwede siyang makapag-convert ng points coming from the free throw line. Especially ngayon, they're just 2 fouls away from being in a penalty situation. And that's what you would want to maximize if you're IMUS.
Yes. You need to really try to take advantage na malapit ka na sa penalty. Especially na naghahabol kayo.
Vilyasen attempting for that 3, too short. Lim with that rebound. Snatches the basket. They go to Adriano. Long 2. No. Great deflection coming from Kat.
It's a battle of boards here. Pero finally, the IMUS Lady MAGDALO able to get the possession.
Floor has it. They go to Villanueva. No foul was called here. Battle at the basket.
Great job by just keeping it straight up for Castro.
41-63. Pamaran with a fast break opportunity. No foul was granted though.
Wow, they're really not calling some of the fouls here. They're letting these players stay physical here in this game.
You know, just to maintain that intensity in terms of playing basketball. 3 minutes and 18 seconds as Aliana Lim.
Story of the game, Aliana Lim with a rebound and a putback. Bavin power play of the quarter. Aliana Lim staying aggressive, staying dominant here in tonight's ball game.
With only 3 minutes and 13 seconds from the very first quarter, we saw how Ali Lim was setting the bar too high for everyone here. Pero, completing that 3-point play.
She set the tone early on pa lang. First 8 points siya lahat eh. And she's still keeping up that same play style here in the third quarter.
Vilyasin with an attempt. Free throw jumper.
Good pull-up, Jay, by Vilyasin there. Recognizing the defense is way too deep. They're committed to the other players that are cutting, so she went ahead and pulled up for that mid-range, Jay.
I guess Vilyasin is one of the underrated players for Discovery Perlas, but we know what she can help and contribute para sa kanilang koponan. But Ali Lim,
Once again,
again and again, Ali Lim. And just like that, 41-70 here in the third quarter with 2 minutes and 36 seconds remaining. And a timeout will be called here coming from the white shirts.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita.
A quick story for you guys. Annie Pamaran told me a while ago that playing against one of her idols, Ali Lim, is already a big achievement enough for her after playing in Perpetual in senior high school. She stopped playing basketball in school because of the pandemic, and the WMPBL is a big opportunity for her as she considers this as a stepping stone for her goal to be able to go back to college. Now back to you, Daphne and Justin.
Thank you so much for that inspiring story, Franz Capili. As yes, ito nga si Pamaran, she would want this opportunity to be the way or probably the bridge to continue her studies in college. Imagine just a final year, pero she needed to sacrifice just to help her family.
that's one thing that this league brings to a lot of our women basketball players is an opportunity for a second chance, an opportunity to be known. Sila na yung bahala kung anong gagamitan nila with this platform, and it's just a great thing for Philippine basketball na we have a women's basketball league.
Talking about our tournament, let's also find out if Annie Pamaran will get some help from her teammates, especially na almost, actually, halos isang buwan na yung tambak dito. Great inbound play there for Discovery Perlas.
Grabe, yung inside presence talaga ng Discovery Perlas, no match with the IMUS Lady Magdalo. So, even on the defensive end, they're still staying aggressive, still trying to get the steal.
Vilyasin goes to Sambile. Great eye on that one. Going up against a smaller opponent, she was able to, try to deflect that one. Sraiza, great attempt on that one. Vilyasin, a great bucket, a great snatch.
The IMUS Lady Magdalo needs to do a better job by staying patient when the Discovery Perlas are pressing them. Medyo natataranta sila ng konti, pero they need to remind themselves they have 10 seconds to cross the half-court line.
And another steal will be made here by Discovery Perlas. Ferrer using some speed, no eye contact in that pass. Almeradi all the way!
Beautiful ball movement by the Discovery Perlas. Very unselfish. Vilyasin, seeing the defense commit to her, swings it back to Palmeradi, and Palmeradi hits the open three-pointer.
And that attempt for three, trying to respond from the three-point shot by Discovery Perlas, unable to do so. Sambile. Let's see with that sidestep. Euro one.
Sambile with the Euro step finish through contact. Grabe itong Discovery Perlas, not letting up at all dito sa game na to. They're trying to make that statement na sila ang the dominating team here in our first game.
15 seconds remaining here. 14 seconds to shoot, but unable to maximize that one. 8 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Villasin habang na lang dito. Left three-point shot! All the way from downtown!
Discovery Perlas on fire from the three-point land. Open shot, open basket, and you know they're gonna convert it.
Nikki Villasin just getting her groove here in the third quarter as Pamaran also just trying to, maximize her full potential here. Pero the aggressiveness and the consistency of Discovery Perlas.
Discovery Perlas playing like a basketball team, a team that has high IQ. They're recognizing na yung depensa ng IMUS Lady Magdalo medyo late mag-close out. So once someone tries to close out, they swing it right away to the open lady and they're hitting their shots.
Final 10 of the game in just a while, 84-41 here at the end of the third quarter.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika.
Thank you. Fourth quarter resumes here. Final 10 minutes of the game and it only means, Justin, itong only chance ng IMUS para makahabol sa kumpiyansa at kalamangan na meron itong Discovery Perlas. Sa Villasin with that snatch, who made a buzzer beater 3 during the third quarter. Ferrer!
Traveling violation from Ferrer. For me, I don't know, that looked like just a pro hop. It looked good to me. Pero maybe, like I said again, different angle from the referee. I could be mistaken. So, silang referee for a reason, Pero makikita natin kung ano gagawin ng IMUS Lady Magdalo here. 10 minutes is a long time. They could get small wins, maybe just, cut the lead down to get some momentum to go into the next game.
For IMUS, would really try to utilize itong final quarter para slowly paliitin yung kalamangan na meron itong Discovery Perlas. Nikki using and utilizing that screen and another 3 this time in the fourth quarter.
Villasin has come alive here in the second half, hitting that three-pointer. Can IMUS answer? No, but a rebound by Canlapan.
Just never forget Nikki Villasin was UST's Game 3 hero during the UAAP Season 86 wherein they were able to grab that championship crown. Pero ngayon, we got some more stories coming from Franz Capili.
Despite the big deficit of point for Discovery, Coach Helen still wants her team to put more pressure on IMUS and not be complacent with the lead, as she still wants them to improve defense and don't give them easy baskets. Back to you, Daphne and Justin.
Thank you so much, Franz, for that report. As right now, an opportunity to add more score here for Discovery Perlas.
Kitang-kita natin kung gaano ka-lalim ang team ng Discovery Perlas. Diba? Parang kahit sinong bunutin nila sa bench nila, quality player, experienced player, and alam mo kung ano yung mako-contribute nila sa larong to. One thing that I'm curious though is last game against UST, kung bakit hindi ganito yung naging performance. Kasi kitang-kita natin ngayon, ang galing ng team nila. Like, they have really great players, they have a great system, they have a great coaching staff, but maybe this is gonna be their time to really turn things around from the first game.
Ikaw ba naman pareho kayo nahawakan ni Coach Heidi-Ong? For sure, you know the tendencies of each other. Probably that was also one of the factors why. Tapos andun na rin yung, syempre yung confidence na meron itong UST dahil home court din nila yon.
Tama. Wow, what a attempt there by Tantoy Ferrer.
That was too far. Ferrer, second attempt.
Great looking floater from Tantoy Ferrer. One of my favorite players in the league right now too is Tantoy Ferrer. You know, I saw her play in the tune-up games that we had at UST, and she had 29 points there. And you know, we know the caliber of a player Tantoy Ferrer is.
Tantoy Ferrer, an alumna of the UST Golden Tigresses. At syempre, alam din natin yan, part of the Gilas team, hailing all the way from Subic, Zambales.
Wow, didn't know that. Fun fact of the day.
Right now, 7 minutes and 41 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
As you can see, the IMUS Lady MAGDALO are starting to rotate players in that haven't really seen some action. So, ito na ang opportunity nila na mapakita sa coaching staff na that they deserve playing time. You know, some people may say this is garbage time, pero any time on the floor is good basketball. If you can play good basketball and really contribute to the team, it's never going to be garbage time.
And now, Discovery PERLAS just not allowing this to be garbage time on their end. As we see here, trying to create some play, some contact here as Ferrer, attempting for that first free throw.
Wow, walang dribble yung ano niya, ang free throw routine niya. Pagpasa pa lang ng referee, tira agad. Look at that.
Wow. I didn't see. Maybe that was also sort of a habit na rin, no, for some. Pero kasi usually players, they would really dribble. Yung iba nga, di ba, parang juggle pa. Whenever they,
may shimmy pa silang
shimmy pa
gagawin
silang ganon when they do the free throws. It's fun actually to observe for Tantoy Ferrer, one of the key players as well for Discovery PERLAS.
Tama. Maybe for her, ayaw lang niya mag-isip masyado. Kaya niya tinitira agad.
And that Bavin power play off the quarter with IMUS in that attempt. Bonus free throw here coming from Taklibon.
Nice to see Ines back in the ball game after getting hurt in the first half. So hopefully, kayang-kaya niya maglaro to finish the game.
Well, kung ikaw ang IMUS, Justin, ano sa tingin mo yung dapat maging, kumbaga, mindset mo here in the fourth? Sobrang laki ng kalamangan, but syempre, you would want to end strong here.
I think just focusing on developing good habits. Kahit, you know, you're down by a lot, you need to still play basketball the right way. And right there, Rap Buenafue committing that foul, I think it's just better to just challenge, you know. So, yun nga, going back to what we said, I think kailangan lang ng IMUS is to play basketball the right way, do what their coaches is telling them, develop good habits, you know, kahit tambak ka na, maglaro ka pa rin ng maayos para next game, may momentum ka na, may timing ka na, at makakuha ka ng kahit konting kumpiyansa.
Hopefully makuha nila yon here in the fourth quarter, but substitution, you know, new rotation here for the white shirts.
Aliana Lim still back in the ball game even though they're up big, 6 minutes left to go. That just shows na, you know, they don't really mind the score. They're still going to play this ball game the way they want to.
But I think the highlight of this match as well is just literally itong si Ali Lim setting the standard here for Discovery PERLAS. But great three-point shot there coming from Ebio.
Good looking shot from Ebio, not hesitating and making sure she hits that basket, and a traveling violation on Ines. Like I said, moved her pivot foot na naman before dribbling the ball.
Agnes dancing her way in. So now the possession will come here for the red shirts. Io with that pass.
Let's see kung they can gain just a little bit of momentum in this fourth quarter. Pambain lang nila yung lamang ng konti.
Yun eh. Tsaka yung kumbaga ma-exhibit pa rin nila yung mga plays, yung usual na offense na nakita natin during their first game.
In the first game, they did a really good job pushing the pace. Like, Coach Alex De Los Santos said before the first game, last game, na ang style talaga na gusto nilang gawin is run and gun. Today, medyo hindi natin nakita yun, you know? So, di ko alam kung maybe the reason is nawala si Coach Alex today and hindi really na-implement ng mga coaching staff yung run and gun play style, or if it's just Discovery Perlas' defense really bothering them, you know. Till now, they're still pressing up. They're still playing aggressive defense without fouling. So, you know, there's a lot of factors kung bakit naging ganito ang laro ng IMUS Lady Magdalo.
Pero for sure, yun talaga isa mga kino-consider mo, no? Wala yung head coach nyo eh. Pero, of course, you don't want to reason out here on this match. Let's just also commend that defense being showcased here by Discovery Perlas. Although, we do know them na andun kasi talaga yung kumpiyansa na nila in terms of offense. Pero, it's still important na, sabi nga nila, diba? It will always start in that defense.
And one of the determining factors din, yung Discovery Perlas, medyo alam mong nagsama na sila before. Unlike IMUS Lady Magdalo, bago pa lang sila, you know, they built their team from the tryouts. So, you know, there's still gonna be some familiarity na kailangan nilang gawin with themselves.
And now, Peñaflor with a corner bucket. Lim was there.
Lim still staying on the offensive boards there, even though they're up. Big Aliana Lim still playing like if they're down by 10.
Five minutes and 35 seconds here in the fourth. And 92-50 ang ating score. Timeout muna tayo dito coming from IMUS.
Sisterhood and Discovery Perlas runs deep as Riza Palmerdi, who fun fact will also be coaching for FEU later tonight, has a long history with Ali Lim from UAAP Championships with FEU to representing the Gilas women under Com Heidi Ong for years. And not only this, she's also a proud mother to her three children and runs her family business. Kaya talaga namang she's missed everything, and this just goes to show how much women can do. Now back to the panel.
Thank you so much for that report, France. Indeed, you know, a lot of things that women can do.
Nothing is impossible. Anything you can do. Yun na lang masasabi ko.
It's so nice to say that statement that, you know, just empowering what women can do. Tapos ang kausap ko lalaki.
Yes, tama. Women can do anything in this world.
Anything, really. But right now, 5 minutes and 22 seconds to go. Let's see if, you know, itong IMUS could really apply some instructions coming from the time. And yes, they were able to do so.
San Diego seeing some action here. Let's see kung anong mapapakita niya sa atin. Because San Diego was one of the better players I saw during the tune-up game.
And trying to go for that back-to-back bucket here for the red shirts. Rebound by Discovery Perlas. And the floor has it. They go to Lim. But all the way, all of a sudden, just trying to get that basket. Battle for the ball.
And I'm very surprised traveling violation was not called there, as, you know, we saw a player rolling on the floor trying to control the basketball. So a jump ball is called and Discovery Perlas retains the possession.
7 seconds to shoot here in the fourth quarter. 4 minutes and 43. They go to their highest percentage, Ali Lim.
Aliana Lim. What a great finish by Aliana Lim and a great find. Look at that beautiful inbounds play. Everyone in sync. Talagang grabe, ang ganda ng play nila na yan.
And another opportunity for that bang and bucket with that three-point play. 95-52.
Aliana Lim. Yan lang ang masasabi ko.
Quinn
Aliana
Lim in the house. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Still a lot of chance for IMUS to be able to just, plan out their offense here. As that's gonna be a check and a three-point shot
Bright
coming
spot.
from IMUS.
Bright spot is San Diego here in the fourth quarter for IMUS. Seeing she's still staying aggressive in the game, not giving up.
San Diego scoreless entering the fourth quarter. But right now, if I'm not mistaken, 5 points already. Pero ang bilis sumagot dito ng Discovery PERLAS.
Yan talagang mahirap minsan. You're giving up second chance points or three-point chance points right there. You have to get the rebound. That has been the problem talaga for IMUS Lady Magdalo. They're allowing Discovery to have extra possessions.
And that family fan of the quarter is brought to you by Hotel Soccer. And we got some professional volleyball players supporting women's basketball. Just women supporting each other.
Love it. Women supporting women. Love it.
And now 99-55, almost reaching that 100-point mark.
Is this our first 100-point game here in the WMPBL?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I guess so, yes. And the three-point shot of the quarter is brought to you by Evo Performance Helmet. San Diego with that three-point bucket. And, I just really would like to commend it on Discovery PERLAS for how they were able to bounce back from that loss against UST. From the very first, few minutes they played here, masasabi mo talaga na they want to get this game.
Alam mong sa ensayo, go hard sila. Nakita mo na lang from the jump talaga na hindi sila matatalo eh. Like from their defense to how well they move the ball, the camaraderie of the team. Kitang-kita mo ngayon, they're up a lot. And you see players on the Discovery PERLAS squad cheering on the players on the court.
And ball will stay here on the side of the red shirts.
Let's see kung at makakuha ng a few baskets ang IMUS Lady Magdalo just to feel good about the finish of the game. Kasi, it's an early season and that's a beautiful move by Taklibon. Pero makita natin kung anong magagawa nila and hopefully get something positive in the game.
Justin, earlier we were talking about yung 100-point mark. So this is not the first time, but rather the second time around. Kasi last Wednesday, Galleries Tower ended that one with 102. Pero tignan natin kung kayang higitan yon, most probably here by Discovery PERLAS dahil 103 na sila.
Wow. You see the offensive talent that this league has, all of our lady ballers has, and makita natin once these teams that reach the 100-point mark when they play each other kung ano mangyayari. Kasi that's gonna be a fun matchup seeing great offensive teams go against each other.
And that masang pass of the quarter is brought to you by Senator Francis Tolentino. All credit that to Ali Lim, the queen of Discovery PERLAS. But ngayon, timeout muna tayo ulit.
Sa Senado, may tol na takbuhan ng payo. Timon sa mga batas na tutulong sa pag-ahon ng ating pamilya. Walang pagod, tuloy-tuloy, ikay todo.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Nanonood pa rin po kayo ng inaugural season ng Manny Pacquiao's Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Showing full dominance itong Discovery Perlas, 103-57. And also, they got the liberty to just, utilize other players here, maximize all of their 15-man lineup here, 15-woman lineup here. And they go for that long two. Still a long way to go with 10 seconds to shoot.
One thing I want to highlight real quick though is the shoes of Gloriani. And speaking of her, misses the three-pointer though. I like the shoes of Gloriani. Ganda.
I think that was the commentator, Jinx. Binati mo raw kasi.
Oh, binati ko kasi.
1 minute and 45 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Clean three. Dials in from the deep.
Medyo okay nung pinapakita ng mga players na nasa court lately for IMUS Lady MAGDALO. San Diego, Ebio, parang they're not letting the lead phase them. Still playing good basketball, still taking shots that is available to them.
Sila yung hindi masyado nabigyan ng oras during the first half. So right now, they would really want to just give their best doon sa minuto na binibigay sa kanila ng coaches nila.
Para rin makita ng mga coach na like, uy coach, baka next game pwede little longer naman ako para makaka-contribute,
60 seconds to go here in the fourth. Duriani. Layog. Meanwhile, let's see if we would hear some bucket in there, but that three-point shot though. And yes, with that three-point shot, she was able to secure that one, pero there was a foul against De La Cuesta. Parang nagkaroon din ng bad landing itong si Agnes.
I think na-compromise yung landing space ni Ines. I think the closeout was a little too close, didn't allow her to land, and that usually happens pag, hard closeout. Hindi mo na control yung closeout mo.
And our referees, Justin, they are trying to look.
Yeah, it's exactly that. The landing space was compromised, and usually that is unsportsmanlike foul, not allowing the offensive player to land in her landing space. Kasi delikado yun eh. Delikado yung pag nag-close out ka, masyado kang close sa landing space ng player, and minsan naman talaga, sadya siya. Minsan accident siya.
Tsaka layo ng pinanggalingan ni De La Cuesta eh.
Yeah.
So that wasn't a simple foul called against De La Cuesta, and that will be an unsportsmanlike foul.
Sometimes talaga accidents happen. Accidents happen. You can't really, sometimes when you close out too fast or too hard, yun talaga yung nangyayari. So it's unfortunate to see Ines with an injury to end the game here, pero we wish her nothing but the best.
And hopefully she could still be able to play in their next game, dahil alam naman natin it's gonna be their first victory here in the tournament, and yes, she's really played a vital role here for Discovery Perlas. Even scoring 9 points at the end of the third. Duriani with that pass. Long way to go. The seconds that would really be necessary, and how you would want to finish your second game for both of these teams. And Layog,
Kahit sino talagang ipasok sa game, nakakascore.
first bucket for Layog on this match, and hindi na sinasayang yung oras na pinagkatiwala sa kanya ng coaches dito.
Let's see if IMUS can, at least finish the game without a turnover and a basket.
12 seconds to go here. So that will be a shot clock violation, and this could be the last possession for Discovery Perlas, dahil meron na lang tayong 12 seconds to go here on this match. And this is the first game in the triple header Sunday. Discovery Perlas just getting and earning their first victory here in the tournament, bouncing back from that opening loss contra UST. Meanwhile, IMUS will have a blemish in today's match.
Discovery Perlas, from the get-go talagang shinow nila kung sino ang magiging panalo sa larong to. Alyana Lim though, what a performance from the FEU Damarao, showing us that she is one of the best players here in the WMPBL.
Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League final score game number 1. Discovery Perlas 108 gets their victory contra IMUS, scoring 60. And for our game highlights, makita natin, ito nga, Anies earlier, just having that confidence in terms of her outside shooting, especially in the first half. At syempre, Ferrer, Sambile, Lim, pero para sa kabilang panig naman, para sa red shirts, we would also like to acknowledge yung naging effort dito ng Team IMUS, especially with, Pamaran, especially in the third quarter. And we will meet our player of the game in just a while, as obviously there was, one person who has been just really stepping up, elevating her performance, and sabi nga natin, Justin, she was setting the tone earlier on this game. And right now, she is with our courtside reporter, Franz Capili. Franz?
I'm joined with our Eurotech's most trusted player of the game, Ali Lim. Now, first of all, congratulations po on your first win. Now, my first question to you is 15 points on the first quarter, almost half of your points yung score nyo nung first quarter. How do you explain this? Take me to the game.
We're just raising higher. We're just raising the bar higher. And this is what we wanted, na bounce back na gusto namin.
Yun nga po, sabi niyo sa akin kanina, gustong-gusto nyo mag-bounce back. And ngayon, nakapag-bounce back na kayo, ano yung feeling na gantong kalaki yung lead nyo?
Well, unang-una, sobrang nagpapasalamat ako sa mga teammates ko, sa tiwala nila sa akin. And I'm happy na nasunog yung game plan namin. Na kung ano man yung napaghadila namin with Coach Piao, nasunod naman namin so far.
Now, baka mayroon pa po kayong mga gustong batiin, pasalamatan, or shoutout?
Ayun, shoutout sa UST family ko, women's basketball, and sa girls na naglalaro ngayon, and sa family ko sa Argao, Cebu, and sa mga kapatid ko, and sa partner ko. Hi, Rose!
Again, Ali Lim, are Eurotech's most trusted player of the game. Now, back to the panel.
Thank you so much, Franz, for that interview. And of course, huge congratulations for Ali Lim setting the standard, the bar so high to the point na itong IMUS, they just really failed to, try to climb their way on the top. Kaya ngayon, nakita natin Discovery Perlas getting their first victory here in the tournament.
Alyana Lim is one of the best players that we have here in the league, showing the dominance, 36 points, 12 rebounds, double-double here in their first win. And I'm excited to see the next game for Discovery Perlas.
And speaking of which, in just a while, wag po kayong alis dahil magbabalik pa ang WMPBL. Cavite Tall Patriots will go up against Kalos PH Philippine Navy Lady Sailors.